Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. I'm in Wrocław, Poland, as the title said, and the beginning of my video, I am walking into one of my favorite restaurants in Wrocław called Kaspira, and as the title says, it's a communist era themed Polish restaurant, and it's just so interesting. Not only is the food good, but it's a very interesting restaurant because of the theme, showcasing the Polish history of, what they went through during the communist era. And so the restaurant has many types of memorabilia, not so positive, of course. Most of it is negative, but I love the fact that Poland and many European countries do not hide their history. They showcase it and they remember it and also learn from it, and I love that. This is actually inside the restaurant. It is one of the rooms where you can eat. You have a table, and it's a table in the middle of the room, but also it's decorated with all the different, as I said, memorabilia from the past. And this was actually an old working television with one of Polish's favorite cartoon characters. I was told the name, but I can't remember now. But it's kind of like their version of Tom and Jerry, Americans, Tom and Jerry, but it's the Polish version. So as I'm filming this and I'm walking about as I was waiting for my order, and it looks like it's an office, but it just has all the remnants from the 80s and early 90s. These are photos of some of the communist, fighters. Well, I shouldn't say fighters, but the people who were fighting against against communism. I'm getting stuck on my words here. And look how beautiful this restaurant is. Really beautiful, but at the same time, having that history of the past that wasn't so good. But I like that they made something good out of something bad. So look at these photos, even like these cardboard cutouts of when they used to stand in lines, in this table that shows when they used to chain the bowls down, because they didn't want people to take the food and go away with it. So they were actually having to sit there and eat while the bowls were chained down. And this is one of the gas masks. So anyway, away from the restaurant, but also I wanted to admit that the food there was top tier. It was amazing. I had the fried pierogies and also some potato cakes. That's pretty, traditional to Poland. So I'll move on to this place. So this is one of, Poland's traditional type of markets. You have them kind of spread throughout. They're like just farmers markets that also have other supplies and other stores inside there. But basically, they're known for just the fresh fruits and vegetables and other things. And there's in this particular one, it was near where my apartment was. It also had the restaurant. It had, as you can see here, bakeries, places to buy cheese, and just a plethora of products, food, and even flowers. So, usually I would leave my apartment and, go here and get some of the fresh fruits or whatever I needed. It just made, living a little easier. I live like the locals when I travel, so I try to, partake in just the, elements around where I live instead of doing the touristy thing and going to places that are easier or ordering. A lot of people order and have it sent to their home. I mean, people who live there do that too, natives, but yeah, it's just more fun when you're just doing the shopping, and it's a good way for me to actually practice my Polish too, which I'm working on. So this is the market square, it's called. It's huge. And here is where, just as you can see, it's very touristy, but at the same time, it has a relaxed vibe to it too. And this is not one of the busier days. It's usually probably during the weekday, but on the weekend it's quite busy. You know, Polish people travel to this city, and they come here for holiday, and it's because it's such a beautiful place too. But they have all the little, dwarfs that you kind of, they're all around the city, and you can do the dwarf hunting. But also, this city and Poland in general is known for, how artistic they are with their restaurants and cafes, and this is one of them. This is a cafe I discovered, and you can kind of right off the main square, which was the market square. Behind that is these quaint little restaurants and cafes, kind of dotted throughout the city, and this is one I discovered. And usually I like to kind of walk around looking for places that I can go inside, bring my laptop, and just sit and do some work and have some coffee or eat something. And this one was just so adorable. It had a, theme of, a library or a bookstore with, the painting was so pretty with the little clouds on, for as a chandelier. And it had that rustic look, but just very, very nice, very nicely decorative. And I just loved it. And the food was good too. Although I just had that day a croissant and some chocolate and coffee. But yeah, so these are some of the things that I said make Wrocław, but not even this city, but many cities that I visited in Poland. That's what makes them so special, because they are quite different and creative. So this is okay. Let's talk about the dwarves. So I'm going to end my video with showcasing all the little dwarves, and they're all throughout the city, and you just have to find them. They're in random places. Some places you expect them, some places you just don't expect them. You have like this one, you have little kings, you have the ones, I have this one, this little one that's signing something with a feather. And then you have the ballerinas all around, little ballerina dwarfs. That's one. Well, it was only one. It's not that many female dwarfs, so this is one of the few. And you just have different variations of dwarves. Yeah, my favorite one, I have three favorite. This is one climbing a pole. But one of my favorites is the one that, and this is one with a pierogi. And this is one on a sofa. And this is actually, I can't remember which one this is, but I think he was an Indian philosopher. And they also had the Statue of Liberty from the United States. And no, that wasn't my favorite one, but my favorite one is the one with where he's on a laptop actually. This is the one in the post office. This is the one at the ATM. I like that one. That's my second favorite. He's using the ATM. Here's a king. There's so many. They're all. I was told that there are between 600 and 800 of these little dwarfs throughout the city. And I managed to probably take photos of maybe about 100. I just don't have them. I'm not going to display them here, but one day I want to make a collage and a story behind them, because they all have a story, or a theme, or why they are there. Okay, so let's go back to food. So this was one of my favorite. It's a chain, and it's called Mango Mama. I think that's it. And it's kind of like a Asian fusion style restaurant, the type of food, and totally delicious. But surprisingly, it was very affordable, and I kept going back there. I couldn't help myself. So this is one of the chicken Thai type of dish with vegetables and the fresh juice. And I had been to maybe like 4 different chains, so you have a mixture of different places on this video. So I think a few of these pictures, there are 2 different locations. But yeah, this was called, I can think, the loaded fries. They had so many different things on the menu that I tried. I can't even remember the names, but you know, I do remember Mango Mama. That's the name of this place. And I do encourage people to just whoever is interested in traveling to Poland, is so many options, so many different cities that are different from each other. This is another restaurant that's, I did eat here. I just didn't manage to remember to take photos because the food I ordered was so good. I just started eating and didn't even take photos. But I did take photos of the actual location. It's another stunningly decorated restaurant. And, so I'm going to finish my conversation and stop talking and just let the videos play and just enjoy the different restaurants that I'm visiting, and also some of the food. This one is also one of my favorite places that I was eating at, with in terms of just the decorations. And they had this kind of hidden room. This one, the room was hidden where the bathroom was located, and it was like a dark, hidden area that had lights, kind of, fluorescent lights everywhere. So this is the room I'm talking about. This one. It was like I went inside and I was like, wow, what is this? But it was where the bathroom was. So it's very creative. Mirrors and some type of foil. I don't even know what it was, but it was very creative and fun. So yeah, these are some of the things that I did enjoy about being in. That was me, really, you couldn't really see me well, but these are some of the things that make Poland special. So yeah, more of the dwarfs all around the city. So yeah, this video is getting a little lengthy with me talking, but I only wanted to just introduce Wrocław to some of the people who they only know the popular cities in Poland, like, Krakow and Warsaw and places like that, the capital city, and then Zakopane, which is, more of the mountain with ski area, places like that. Wrocław was known, but not as much. So I kind of wanted to show a more detailed video and talk about it a little bit more, so you can encourage people to, more people to, especially Americans, to put Poland on their list. I'm in another city right now, another Polish city. I'm going to upload videos on where I am now. So it would be nice if you can just follow me on my travels throughout Poland and then on to other ones. But I have decided to make Poland a longer term stay for me because it's one of these places that surprises you. And especially being an American and being told that, oh, it's boring, or no one speaks English, and all these different things, which is not true. There's many Polish cities where, of course, some of the smaller ones may not speak as much English as the bigger ones, but that's not a problem for me because learning Polish is fun, and so I always encourage that too. Learn the language of the place that you're visiting, or at least try to learn at least a few things. So yeah, I end up talking all the way through the video, but I hope you enjoy looking at some of Wrocław and what they have to offer, but there's so much more. But I hope to see you in my other videos and follow me through the rest of my European journey as an American. All right, so bye. Thanks for watching. Blue skies, blue waves, every day's a good day.